Tonight, Laredo ISD has the pleasure of recognizing Staff Sergeant Dinora Villarreal, a veteran of the United States Army. Dinora Villarreal graduated from Nixon High School in 1999. In the year 2000, she enlisted into the Army and she served our great country for the next 21 years. She shares with us why she made that decision.
It was a very difficult decision for me to make. I wanted to go active duty, and I knew, because that's what I knew, and I wanted to be able to feel proud, proud for myself. I wanted my son, to grow up and feel proud of me as well. I wanted my son to have, I wanted him to have a life that I didn't have. I thought being in the military was, it's like the greatest thing there is in the world. And yes, it is. It brings me so much pride to say I served.
She was deployed overseas during the Iraq War. She recalls a pretty scary moment that she lived through in Fallujah.
I was sent to Fallujah, which is a Marine base. And at that time, Fallujah was one of the areas that was, I'd say, one of the worst areas. You could hear motor rounds, you could hear, we were just centralized. And there was one occasion where a motor round hit really, really close. Well, it was inside the base. And from what we were told is that it landed about a block and a half away from where we were at. And I remember I was inside a tent and I was talking to one of the soldiers and I was giving him instructions on what had to be done. And just as I'm looking at him, and we're standing only a couple of feet from each other, and I'm telling him, and we're seeing eye to eye, and then all of a sudden you just hear a loud noise. And all I remember is, how you can kind of see around you, what everything else that's going on around you. I just remember seeing the tent, how it just went like a balloon, that was scary.
Staff Sergeant Villarreal shares with us how she thinks the military helped shape the person she is today.
The military has helped me become the woman that I am today. When I first started the military, I started with one child. My son was 6 months old, and just the service itself and serving and being deployed, being able to come back has helped me see life and appreciate life. It gives me the sense of wanting to help, getting involved. I am now part of an organization called the Black Widows. Our goal here is to help. We always say, okay, you signed up, you served, you wanted to be part of something bigger, you served your country, but what are you doing back at home? So our goal here is to help the community. It gives me a sense of purpose to have been able to serve. Not only that, but it's helped me appreciate life even more and know that I came back, and I'm here to serve my community.
Thank you, Dinora Villarreal. Laredo ISD salutes you and thanks you for your service to our great country.